I wanted to thank you all very much for coming. My name's Jamie Parke. I'm the member for the seat of Balmain in the New South Wales Parliament, and my electorate ends just here. The boundary is Harris Street. The electorate of Balmain ends on this side, and Alex Greenwich, the member for Sydney, is on the other side. I wanted to, of course, welcome you here and just to make two very brief points. First of all, it's a hard act to follow with Lawrence on the Powerhouse Museum, and of course that's something that we're working very hard to encourage the government to see sense. It's actually more about a property development play than it is about a cultural play. And that takes me to the issue that so many of you are concerned about, and an issue that I've taken up in particular in the State Parliament, and that is about commercial space. One of the great problems in my electorate in Balmain, in Ultimo, in Camperdown, and throughout the electorate of Balmain is the drive for residential development, but the exclusion of good quality, low cost commercial accommodation. And that is one of the great challenges that we have in this city. With the drive for residential buildings, what we find is good quality spaces like fish burners, like the wool sheds, like others, are so quickly being converted to residential that we're seeing a real dearth of good quality accommodation. At the top end, of course, there's plenty. But at the lower end, where we need to be supporting startups, making sure we have vibrant retail street communities, that's something which is being left behind, and that's something I'm particularly committed to. And in this area, in this place, you can see there's this ecosystem of startups, of traditional businesses that work together, that collaborate, and that clustering is an incredibly important part of growing, developing and nourishing new businesses. That's the real jobs generator. That's where the economy is set to boom in the future, and that's what we need to be committed to. So I wanted to encourage all of you, of course, to do your networking, to work together. If you're in my electorate, the electorate of Balmain, I encourage you to contact me. I'm a fighter for local business, for small business in particular, to make sure that we can deliver the jobs and innovation that we know is fueling the growth in Sydney, but is driving the growth of this nation. So if you do have any issues or any questions or ways that I can help or support your business, my door is always open to you. Can I conclude by, of course, thanking Dinesh for his enthusiasm. He's such a passionate guy. I always love talking to people that have that real love of improving business. Their digital platform is something which I've been very impressed by, and something which will help traditional and non-traditional startup businesses to really grow. And I wanted to thank Lawrence as well. As the president of the Chamber of Commerce, they've had some real challenges, in particular about funding around the City of Sydney, and that's something I'm committed to changing and making sure that that funding for our local precinct chambers is supported. So can I conclude by welcoming you all, redoubling my commitment to you, particularly around the issue of commercial development and to supporting our chamber, and I invite you to have a wonderful evening here in Ultimo. Thank you.